Hey everybody, it's Yusef Crow and Rusty for CraftyAcuity.org, yusef.crow@gmail.com for commissions. Anyway, today's piece of artwork is about Static Shock. It's a cartoon that I used to watch a long time ago. It used to be part of the Saturday morning cartoons, which the FCC ruled that you don't have to have Saturday morning cartoons anymore because screw the kids, you know. You will not be seeing any of the regular networks playing any more cartoons. So I'm glad that I outlived my time watching those cartoons. Even though the kids still have Cartoon Network, Disney, and Nickelodeon, they don't have the regular. If you don't have cable, you don't get to watch cartoons anymore. Sorry, no Saturday morning wake up for you. Anyway. Uh, apparently, Static Shock used to be this show that they had with a big on a big block of cartoons like what is it, the Teen Titans and Pokemon and all this stuff. And it went 5 seasons, which is a really long time for a cartoon because people don't really pay attention to cartoons that much anymore. If your cartoon does go 5 seasons, it's either some sort of anomaly like Adventure Time and the regular show, or Archer, or it's basically a Saturday morning cartoon show that people watch. You know, you can get kids to watch ratings. The only other Saturday morning cartoon show that I can recognize going more than 5 seasons is Spider-Man. Before they made Spider-Man movies, the original Spider-Man with the the auto tune singer, where he's like Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man, and they threw in that guitar riff to make it all authentic. Spider-Man. Look at me nerding out real bad, but anyway. Yeah, those things were on the cartoon block, and they used to be awesome. You know, I really like Static Shock because it was one of those cartoons that was like, well, Static didn't have a mom, and stereotypically black dudes don't have a dad, and their mom is helping them all the time. But Static's mother got shot. He has superpowers due to some sort of freak accident in which a laboratory exploded and doused everybody in the area, who apparently in the cartoon were all kids. They doused everybody in the area with a gas that gave everybody superpowers. And somehow Virgil was the only one that ended up getting superpowers that were normal superpowers for a superhero. Everybody else got deformed hideously in some sort of way. Or one guy got the ability to change his hands into knives. That was a really lame thing. Maybe he needs to train harder. But anyway, I used to really like this show because it highlighted positive stereotypes in a community that was not only just a black community, but it was a multicultural community of people. And even though there was a good mixture of people inside this community, the fact that they were black and white didn't really have to be a thing. They actually covered an episode where a guy got shot, like Virgil's best friend got shot, and he was upset because he couldn't do anything to stop it. Those sort of things kind of ring well. If you get a chance to check out Static Shock, on the fly, go ahead and throw it up there. It's 5 seasons. After the third season, they upgrade the artwork, and it looks a little bit better. Got little Romeo's rapping the Little Romeo's rapping the intro, getting it crunk for all those out there, Okay, superhero Static Shock. Anyway, I can't believe that Little Romeo rapping was a thing, and then all of a sudden it's Little Romeo and his dad. After rapping about selling drugs and stuff, they ended up on Nickelodeon, just kicking it with white folks. It's weird how that works out. I mean, I do have to give Master P a uh, big up because he figured out how to make everybody in his family money, which is totally amazing to me. Totally amazing. I hope someday that I'll be able to, I can't even make myself money. Anyway, before we run out of time, the tutorial is I did way too many things on this artwork. Um, I did too much lighting, and I had to try and account for all the lighting. And then I did, I did all the building because I wanted it to make the building look real. And then I tried a new thing with the bullets, in which I looked up online, and somebody did a bullet time thing, where the bullets ripple through the air. However, I didn't really like the way they did it, which they used the distort function on what is it? Not on layers, but on the other one, the one that lets you do special things. Um, I found it was much easier to make a straight line, to blur it a little bit, and to take your blending tool with the finger, which I've already talked about, up the what the opacity, make up the I think it is opacity, up the opacity on it, and then swish it back and forth, and it pulls the line back and forth and makes that rippling thing. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then I just kind of smushed it out to try and not make the bullets look so pronounced but still have the line. So anyway, next Tuesday, I talked a lot on that. It's that no copyright beat. No copyright beat. Like and subscribe, bitch!